Yo, what's going on, guys? DeWobs here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we have an update on the Season 3.5 update coming to Marvel Rivals, which will introduce Blade. We now have some confirmation from Marvel Rivals at Comic-Con of Blade. We have a new look at Blade that also aligns with some gameplay that we've seen leaked, along with the reveal of brand new symbiote skins coming to Marvel Rivals and plenty more. So let's start off with Season 3.5's hero Blade. We know that Blade is coming on August 8th, and it's now confirmed that he is indeed a duelist. Now, we've seen leaked gameplay. I'll play some of that in the background as we talk over this, and we have done a breakdown of that already on the channel. But this is official confirmation now from Marvel Rivals themselves, as right now in San Diego at Comic-Con, they revealed Blade, and we can see he's a 3-star duelist. So anyone who was thinking he might have been a Vanguard, no, he is a duelist. 2 duelists this season, but of course, seasons are shorter now. I think it's okay. And we can see his description: half human, half vampire, Eric Brooks walks between worlds, craving the very life force of his enemies. As night falls, Blade's hunt begins as he wields the sword of Dracula to become the nightmare of any foe who dares to bare their fangs. And we can see his hero profile. Of course, he looks exactly as we thought and exactly how he did in the leaks. We also get a preview of Blade's select animation. This is a leak thanks to Rivals info. So here you can see in the lobby when you hover over Blade, it should look something like this. He has both the Dracula swords out. One of them is super red. And then this is the select animation when you select him in the lobby. You can see him spinning around. That looks really good. And that looks pretty polished as well. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the animation we get when he is released. Now, obviously, this is a slightly older build as this is a leak. That's why he's a 2-star difficulty here. So I guess they upped his difficulty a bit. But what about Blade's gameplay? Now, they also confirmed that we are getting the Blade gameplay trailer on Wednesday. So that's when you'll see the official gameplay trailer. However, we've already seen gameplay and now we can connect it to more info that Marvel Rivals have revealed. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be home on Wednesday, but that's besides the point, because on this screen right here, we can see the official design page for Blade, and this matches up with a lot of the abilities we've seen. For example, we can see his shotgun in human blood state, the Hunter's Shot, mouse left click. Right here, we can see this is his normal shotgun attack, and like we saw in the gameplay, it's like the Roadhog alternate fire from Overwatch, where you shoot one long projectile and then it explodes at a mid-range into more pellets. So if you want to deal max damage, you want to be aiming at people that are this distance away so that when it explodes, they get hit with every single pellet. In the top left, we can see here the Bloodline Liberation. Now, this is his ability where he enters this kind of vampire form, and we see a few things here, and we seem to get confirmation that it allows him to see through walls. As I suspected, activating Bloodline Liberation gives you vampire form for 8 seconds, and it should highlight enemies through walls. We can see in this concept art, there's a bunch of smoke, and there's an enemy, probably a Black Panther, inside the smoke, and we can see him highlighted. So it will highlight the enemies. And we also know this converts your health into Dracula blood, meaning when you deal damage, you have lifesteal to heal back some of your health, although you cannot be healed by your teammates at this time. And it also seems your melee attacks do change during the Bloodline Liberation. You can see his attack is different. His sword attack seems a little bit slower, so I assume it will deal a bit more damage when you are in this state. We can also see here the damage blockade, his right click, which is of course the sword block. And once again, we can see that in action in the gameplay, where you hold up Dracula's sword, it creates an area in front of you. And although the text is quite blurry, we can make out that it says that you hold the sword in front of you, blocking most of the incoming damage. So as we suspected, the sword block will not completely mitigate damage, but it will greatly reduce the damage you take from the front, from oncoming attacks. And like it says here, most of the damage is blocked. So I assume you're going to be taking very minimal damage, maybe 30% damage, which is very nice. We can also see in the top here what looks to be the ultimate, and this lines up with the gameplay once again. We can see Blade charging up, and then he dashes in a straight line, damaging everybody in his path. And as we saw in the leaked gameplay, you can see it leaves a bunch of slashes behind for the next few seconds, dealing about 500 damage in 3 seconds. It's pretty insane, and we see another image of the concept art for this ability here. We also know that he can use his sword to deal melee attacks, and it seems he will still have this 4-slash combo, because in this image right here, we can see 4 slashers, and this is his combo. So he does 1 slash, and 2 quick slashes, and then 1 more slash, and that is how his melee attack is going to work. So this screen actually does confirm a lot of the abilities that we saw leaked and gives us a clearer picture of how those are intended to work. We also have this cool slide which shows concept art of some of the designs they went for with Blade. What do you think of them? Let me know if you prefer some of the other concept designs, or maybe you'd like to see them as a future skin after he's released. So very exciting stuff for Blade. Absolutely cannot wait for them. Now let's talk about some upcoming skins that were just revealed, such as the new Symbiote Venomized The Thing skin, which should be dropping in Season 3.5. Because Marvel just revealed the new Marvel Rivals Infinity comics, which will feature all of the Symbiote Marvel Rivals characters, like the Symbiote Jeff, Squirrel Girl, Rocket Raccoon, and also Blade, but we can also see here it features a Venomized The Thing. So we get a small glimpse of what this skin will look like. Now, of course, we don't get to see the full picture, but I think fans are going to be very happy that we're finally getting a Venomized Thing, and this should be coming in Season 3.5, as this comic goes live on July 31st, so we should be seeing that skin sometime soon in Season 3.5. We also got a clearer look at more of the swimsuit skins, the Swimsuit Human Torch skin, which you can see here. And we can see Johnny rocking the flaming shirt and the blue flaming shorts. And it looks like there's a mini Jeff the Landshark around his belt. He's also wearing socks and sandals. Bold choice, Johnny, but a cool skin nonetheless. And this should be coming as the second wave of swimsuit skins, which should also be featuring the Punisher swimsuit skin, which we've already seen the concept art for this design as well. And this will also feature even more swimsuit skins, as confirmed by Miller Ross, for other heroes that are yet to be confirmed. Now, as for when this is coming exactly, we do not know, but it's cool to see the skin. There's also a free reward that players can get if you subscribe to Marvel Unlimited. By August 7th, you will receive the Sleeping Blade spray, obviously playing into the meme of Blade being asleep in Marvel Rivals. And you can sign up to Marvel Unlimited as a free trial and still be eligible for this spray, so definitely hop on that. Speaking of more free rewards, there's currently a summer special in-game spray that you can earn through Discord. It's part of a Discord quest, so open your Discord, and then all you have to do is play Marvel Rivals for 15 minutes, and you'll get this spray, so definitely don't miss out on that. On top of that, it was also just announced that new Marvel Rivals Funko Pops are on the way. We got a look at the Jeff the Landshark Funko Pop figure, and we also got a sneak peek of the Lunar Snow and Magic Funko Pops on the way as well. So if you're someone who likes collecting these, I guess that's something to look forward to. Speaking of collectibles, Marvel Rivals also just confirmed a new set of McFarlane toys for Marvel Rivals, and we can see the Incredible Hulk, Venom, Iron Man, and Spider-Man designs at the moment, which are 1:6 scale statues that should be coming in the fall of 2025. So that's about all the updates we have for today. A lot of awesome stuff for Season 3.5 confirmed. I'm really excited for the Symbiote The Thing skin. And also yesterday we mentioned that we're getting Venomized Star-Lord and Mantis skins later, as they're revealed in the lore. So a ton of really awesome skins to go alongside the release of Blade on August 8th. So let me know what you're most excited for the next half of Season 3 in Marvel Rivals, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.